Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go. So much noise. What's going on this time? Hey, where's Flins? Is he here or isn't he? We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Oh, the guests are resting. Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flins is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all. If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this. Where did that come from? You better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh? Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh? What happened? Did something leak out? We were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? Think fishy about this. I doubt it's because of anything we did. What do you mean? They clearly know something. Why else would they be talking about a wild hunt shapeshifter? This is confusing. What do we do? These people are no match for Flins, but they're superheated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either. Let's go buy some time. Okay. Hey, let us in now. My apologies, my apologies. Hold on, calm down everyone. What Devats is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do you really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out. And what hole did you crawl out of? A watering hole, of course, the one you just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness and to escape from all this talk with a wild hunt or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come busting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul? This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flins face to face. Exactly, and you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Neffa. Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused. Wait, it's huh? Alright, I suppose it's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess. Alright then. Well, I think it sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves? Come on everyone, move it. I mean, he's not going to be here, right? No sign of Flins. But how can this be? Hasn't he always stayed here? Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh? Wow. After teaching the group a harsh lesson, Never finally lets them go. You leave the area as well. So Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you? Yeah, how did they even find us here? My inside mind with the lightkeepers informed me you paid the crime scene a late night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint and obtained some new information. Then early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town's gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret. Did Flint make his escape after hearing about this? And that's where I, Jehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. When everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening. I got her to climb up to a window and help Flint out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern. Come on, boss, I was just getting started. Initially intended to bring Flint back to the Curatorium and wait these people out, but I never expected this all to be all that was left. Imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind. Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe? I'm not sure. Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right? Oh? What Paimon used to say is he got loads of new intel to share. Alright then, Jehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place. Okay. Let us go. Do you think Jehoda picked him up, or do you think that he went to his house? Because he sort of implied he could teleport between lanterns. Maybe? But, like, do the Ratnik not know that he's a fae? Surely the ones who found him did. Maybe only those ones. In we go. Once you found him, I doubt are still alive. Oh, this could have been like decades ago. Centuries even. I don't know how old this man is. A good point. I see. So Flins is a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly. Is he going to be okay now that he's on his own again? Earlier he said the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rerir now. In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite, or what? If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments. A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? Kaiko, the number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed is greater than Lightkeeper records indicate. Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments. This much is pretty much easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Susie and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again? Maybe because they'd be more efficient than having to clear the anomalies himself? Flins mentioned that if the cannon were fired at the wild hunt, the fragments would be blasted into oblivion too. Yeah, I'm confident the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that, but I'm a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Why don't we find a few of these fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry a little experiment? Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test. In other words, we've got to destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right? Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the wild hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now. Now we best act fast. Prime's got a bad feeling about this. A feeling we all share, I'm afraid. The fragments, the cannon, Kuvaki, Rerir, and the Abyss. There must be some thread linking all these factors together. Besides, getting revenge on Flint's truly Rerir's sole aim? We're missing some decisive connection here, but we're running out of time. There are 3 wild hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently, but I believe we have the capacity to handle it. If that's the case, I'd like to investigate something on the Lightkeeper's end one more time. Works for me, and Efra and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites. The Curatorium will handle another, and we Frostman Silence shall deal with the remaining one. I really think we should get a chance to see everyone carrying out a plan together like this. Never mind you, this is the first for me too. Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments. If you run into Rerir, do not engage him. He's grown much stronger since our last encounter. Understood. Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another. Gotcha. Stay safe, everyone. Huh? Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flins dropped by already? Considering what you said earlier, we know where he's going next, right? Okay, we gotta go to the cemetery. Where is it? Oh, we've never been there before. Okay. Okay, so there is a quest there that we have to, like, not do. Which I want to do, which is the opening up of the third little blue thing. But I don't think we can do that yet. I think we've gotta, like, go there later. I don't think, unless it's gonna force us to do it, I don't think we should be doing that now. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. Wait, let's make sure our stamina is high. I don't want to drown. Because that would be embarrassing. And also likely. Ooh. Ghost Cemetery. No one's guarding this place, like you said, but where do we find the information you mentioned? This way. Let's move, we're running out of time. Ah, there you are. Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not. How are we supposed to read through this many files? Yeah, this might be difficult, yes, but it's also our most efficient option. I suppose the true intention of this Rerir, we need to dive into Nodcry's history. Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah, ghost! What's the matter? That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flynn? So these things just kind of happen? Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them. But that file really did move by itself? Come out, don't scare Paimon like that. I don't sense anything. Wild Hunt Phenomenon log. Hey, another file's moving. With a similar title too. Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems that we're being aided somehow. Really? Hey, seriously, another one? Okay then, I'm gonna read this one. Where's it coming from? Columbina? Phew, finally finished. Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all. The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you? Pretty much the same here. Paimon as well. Guess it makes 3 of us. Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through. Alright, Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different. Wait, I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome. They'd be detected but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tie seal stone. But why? Was Rerir actively clearing these sites? Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago. And here's another similarity. Kuvaki is in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow? Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed these small Wild Hunt sites should attempt to go inactive due to it being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in soil. But now that we synthesize all this data, there is a key issue that hypothesis cannot explain. The Wild Hunt's power had already been neutralized. Why would another large-scale Wild Hunt occur soon after? Indeed, despite the name, I would not call the Tard Seal stone sealing powers watertight exactly, but for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order, Paimon feels like she's almost got it. The Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki, instead it became stronger. And Rerir wants to use Aino's cannon, the ammo which is also made using Kuvaki. Could it be? He can use Kuvaki! Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead. Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this. The Abyss always seeks to corrupt. That is just like the Abyss threat to Ancient Dragons face. This is just like the abyssal threat the Ancient Dragons faced. What are you referring to? We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Natlan. It's a force that tries to taint everything. Though it's hard to explain in detail, but basically your reasoning makes sense. Rerir also grew stronger on account of the cannon being fired. Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Susie and the cannon being fired? There was. I needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir disguised as Susie left at that point. Leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office, set up the crime scene before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki. It would all make sense, and all of that just with the fragment I had with me? It begs the question, what makes it so special he needs it so badly? That's not a mystery. Oh, knocking. That's odd, we shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look. Why are you? Aren't you at the sauce section? We go have a look? Oh, it's a bird. Oh, llama. Ah, it's an ibis. It's carrying a letter. Oh, a llama must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see here. Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Natchtown. Is preparing to fire. It is locked onto Starstand Shoal. Please return to Natchtown and assist with all haste. Llama. That's gotta be Rerir's doing, but why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before? No time for speculation, he's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form. A complete sinner. What should we do? There's no way of getting back to Natchtown in time. We'll just have to trust them. Let's go to the cannon's target site, that's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll have to stop him. One moment, just let me get this news to Llama. Natchtown is in their hands now. Go fly, not a moment to lose. Welcome Spine Child of Peace. I have some news for you. Flins is a fae! You're here as expected. Humans, you never change, always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I have found a way to return. Oh yeah, he only has one arm. You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way. Ha ha! Such a faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Neshtown understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I've revealed to them. So that's why you riled them all up. You were baiting them into firing the cannon. They did all this on their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak. You waiting for us to leave Nashtown then? Of course, I imagine the one you call I know would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you prove one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon, and your kind-hearted weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now. Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly? Is that why he likes shiny things? Is that a Fae thing? That is my corpse. What? What? That is my corpse? Sorry, what? My body was not torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself, but even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return. What are you even saying? Ha! The terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing. Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across the land. But each time the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning. While that which you hold in your hand was my heart. Hey! That's why it responded so strongly to you. Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn. Hence you fired the first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me. Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying? Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones, thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing. Want to go for another round then? It's going to turn out the same, you know. I have adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no, but it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to the nutrients for my consumption well before you have time to kneel before me. Kaiko. Behind you, look at that light. A short while earlier. Dang it, who fired up the cannon without my say-so? Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors. The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on? You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rerir's plan. The dirty plant sees a suspicion in people's hearts. Seems he is now igniting them. Jehoda's gone in to scout the situation. She'll be back any minute. I'm back. Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere. You note turn. Something about the wild type preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which you've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent the crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess. How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent? Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder then that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by. Even so. Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now. Affirmative, we must quell the chaos in Neshtown as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner. What about that? People have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They decided they won't let anyone in. What? I made that thing. They can't just take it from me. Let me over there. What are they going to do? Stop me? They might, if Rerir has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, you might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form. Ugh. Possibility high. If they viewed the cannon as Ashtown's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. You'll face strong resistance, but they are just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided if possible. There's no time. Let's go into town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon. Oh, you're back. And you have a letter? Kaiko won't make it back in time, so they're heading straight over to Starsand Shoal instead. Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would she go there? Assessing risk level maximum. So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired, then she's prepared for the worst. And we must ensure her trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go. Oh, okay. Okay. The Ashen White Order burns. Going in. Everyone is fleeing. But we are running. Okay, people have seen us. Is that good or bad? I don't know. I also can't jump. I can only run. Oh. I thought we were supposed to talk to them, but they left. Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gone in our way. It won't be so easy from here on out. So they've formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're here with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through. Is that Lady Lalma? But are you really her? Ah, it's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize his power, having lived in Hisi Island for so long. It's nothing that anyone else could imitate. I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. Why are you here, really? I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert. Townspeople have been misled into believing they need to activate the cannon. I'm here to stop them. But I know what you wish to say. Our island and Ashtown have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that is where my heart has led me. Thank you, my lady, thank you. Please help us. Then come, I need you to step forward alongside me and to do your part too. Alright, I understand. Seems like we chose the right person for the job. Alright, everyone, let us meet again later. Huh? You're not coming with us? We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some, let's call them friends in high places, shall we? Let's go, Jehoda. Okay. See you again, everyone. That is, if we can. It's you, Lady Moonchanta. It's her, everyone, it's her. You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves. We won't let you pass. But, like, we passed anyway. What are you gonna do? Stop me? Oh, someone's sobbing. Sob. Why are you sobbing? Who are you? Lady Moonchanta, there's a child here. It's alright now. Go quickly. You wretched monsters, you're not getting anywhere near the cannon. The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen into has been the source of untold disasters. You think we had a choice? Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so even now. Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upwards from over there. The cannon is all yours now. Got it, thanks Llama. Inetha, give her a kumkake. Order received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority. Please everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs over us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, risks will surely form. Prize opened by those who harbour ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candle steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumours can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us. Let's go in Effa this way. Oh, this is making me dizzier than I expected. Oh, we've just picked her up. I love it. That's so cute. Adjusting route, make ready. I love it. We just like rolling, like it's a roller coaster. Out of the way, small fry. Like we just, Inetha is just skating along on the moon lane like she's a motorcycle or something. I don't know. She's just gliding on one foot, and then Aino is just being carried along. What happened to the path? Track missing, fall imminent. Come on, get here. Whoa, nice. Did Jehoda save us? Preparing barrier breakthrough, brace for impact. And yeah, we just picked up Aino. Nakodako, what are you doing here? Or something. Well, this is annoying. I wasn't ready for a boss fight. Where is he? Interference detected, entering countermeasure mode. This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry. Scanning, Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded, preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks. Alright, let's hit the emergency brake. Assessment not enough time, emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment incalculable, Nashtown likely to be blasted skyward. No, I mean a manual brake, you know, the primitive kind. A manual brake, understood, roger that.
you're out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Sigisato passa sax, niti nipotutos. Necritus necrus baptusi, que ondes tu zonos pentusi. Osesticos palatin pirantur misuricu, topir tu aetion feratum.
Well, that's not good. It never climbed up there, and I think she did it. I think she successfully moved it out of the way, and with our little shield from Columbina, I think we deflected it, but like not enough. Well, that's not good. Sluggish, torpid, this body's a disappointment. I can barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again. Let me guess, you didn't get a human body back, did you? Arrgh. Ah, what's with him? This is bad, his presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before. Verfulner, written door, Dolindis. Watch out, whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you, a monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession. It matters not, having a heart, being human, is all irrelevant, completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. You matter not, nor does anything in this world. None of it matters to me. Fools, time to die.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Well, did we just teleport away? I don't know. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see. You abandoned him by halfway through. Well, that's not good. Why? Surely you should fix that. And how did both of your devices get to 7% battery? That's so low. Oh dear. 10% of his. Yeah, this is the problem. I'm also like, do you know if the quest is almost done? Because we kind of got to finish it today. We're safe. It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madame. Oh, Columbina saved us. The flowers here bloom in such a peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency. Talk about a good judge of character. Oh, I take it that means you've been here before then? In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate. Columbina, what did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score. But he still broke through, did he not? What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash, but battles just get chaotic. Oh, so you actually thought you could win? Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier, or you could adopt my previous recommendation and... Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because you were colleagues. There's a fatigue warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now. Oh, I'm still concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research, so you went and cooped yourself up all alone. That was none of your business, and don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hobbles again. Come on, Polonia, we're leaving. Well, anyway, thank you. We would have been in a tight spot without you. This was quite unexpected. I was worried about you too, not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then I brought your associate along for the ride too, but that was as much as I could do. You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please call me Flins. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself. Still, what do you do now? Rerir's got stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him. He did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power, so we must be very careful. After you left, I could no longer sense his presence. That means it's safe out there for now, right? A question, if I may, kind Miss Colomina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy shoot towards Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that? No. I see. Curious. Oh yeah, the cannon veered of course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them. In that case, Miss Colomina, I shan't disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue. Go now, all of you. Do not worry. Thank you. My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is running out. Oh no! Is this because she only has the other moon? Is that what's going on? Oh no! Okay, we gotta reunite with our colleagues. Okay. Ooh. Ah, interesting. You know what? Not the time. Let's go over here. Hopefully the dialogue is quick. Okay, everyone convenes, recounting what happened to them and sharing what they've learned. Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm, only a few townspeople were hurt. Further, Rashov Solinari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals. It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Kukazor into the world. I'm sorry, is no one here familiar with Kukazors? Paimon knows what you mean, but the analogy seems more than slightly understated. He said this world means nothing to him, so it's possible he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective has been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse. Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation? Just kidding. Don't worry, boss, I know there's no running now. So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what, I'm gonna dismantle it right now. This wasn't your fault, I know, nor was it the cannon's. That's right, and it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know. Flins will need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear. My thanks for that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth. Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know. Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Susie. You mean you're being promoted? He's joking, Paimon. Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that? Well, Keiko, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me? There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey. Oh, is he going to do a funeral? Wait, where are we? Okay. Flins. Oh, here we are. This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him, but people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think of himself as such. Think as such himself. I have achieved so little, I must do better, there is more work to be done. Perhaps the end was tragic, but I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it. Poor guy. I once heard the tale of a lantern fae. I've heard that one too. I'd like to say the same to him. There's no need to be so fixated on the outcome. Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals. But we will pursue him to the last, even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace. I'm glad to hear that's how you see it. Yeah. Then what are you talking about? Care to explain? Not right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back. Okay. Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood, you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred. until it closes its eyes in the depths of night and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Susie. Eulogy. Light bearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice, even as we hurry on, bruised and battered, though we maybe stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Wait, optional objectives? Wait. What optional objectives? Ah, okay, we gotta do all of these ones, I think. Okay. Wait, where is the actual quest? I don't want to do the actual quest. Wait. That's the real one, isn't it? Okay, let's go over. Let's go somewhere else. That's not the right button. I want to press J. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go this way. We gotta make sure that we you know, don't go the wrong way. That would be bad. I don't want to miss things. Okay, Dory is down here somewhere. What brings you here? Didn't expect to see you around again. And where have you been, huh? Didn't run away or anything, did ya? Of course not. I was simply elsewhere discussing business deals. Indeed, it was all thanks to you that my little store was saved. I'm grateful, so grateful. Okay, you can cut it with the acting now. What? Why? I wasn't acting in the slightest. Didn't I tell you that my prices were reasonable? We shall turn to the Curatorium of Secrets, or whatever it is they call it. If you're regular such as you abandon a ship like this, what can a businesswoman do but to take her wares elsewhere? You're way too wary of the Curatorium. And how should I not be? Running small overseas enterprises is no mean feat. Never mind when such formidable competition exists. Forget it. Fortune and destiny are as one, so there is no use complaining. It's not as if Nefer did me no favours on account of our common homeland when I first arrived. If anything is to blame, it's the lack of opportunity to have her owe me in turn. Big time. Now then, should she ever need anything, you make sure, make doubly sure to inform me first, alright? Okay, I'm hoping it's gonna be quick now. So, it should be okay. But yes. And I don't know, you've... but you... yeah, your timing's been a bit wonky today, but I think it's fine. It says 7%. I think they cursed you. Okay, there should just be some dialogues. And we gotta finish it because I want my 600 Prima Gems. So... wait, did I go too low? No, I didn't. It's down this way. Yeah. Boss, I remember that thing that I wanted to ask your opinion about. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort should the Curatorium of Secrets put in if it were to work with others again? Is that a 1? Isn't that kind of low? Guess again. Wait, you mean 0? But wouldn't we just be slapping our brand on the joint venture and calling it a day? Why even team up at that point? Jehoda. What I mean to say is there is neither an upper nor lower limit. Huh? That's just like you, boss. Always think you had. Wait a minute, that's not an answer at all, is it? Come on, just give me a number, boss, please. Okay, so that's 2, and then there should be... ooh! Okay. 3. Flins, don't see you coming around here often. Just feel free to take a look. I'm busy right now. Well, I've come to visit you, Miss Ino. Here, I brought you some snacks from town in their traditional butter flavour. So, where should I leave them? Shh! It never might hear you. So, what's the occasion? Are you gonna... to say to the Ratnik you will be taking over all Wildhunt incidents after the hiccup with the cannon? And criticise a genius like yourself on account of results that none of us could anticipate? We would not be that crass. If we really did do that, I dare say we shall never again see technological breakthroughs. Sweet talker. It glads me to have set your heart at ease. Anyway, what's the matter exactly? Oh, could you help me repair this lantern? I did bring it to Nash Town to get it fixed, but it broke again during our previous battle. You want a genius like me to fix a lantern? My apologies, perhaps this request should be better directed to Miss Inefa and perhaps the snacks too. What do I mean? I can totally do this, no problem. Wait right there, I'll be done before you can say fix it. Much obliged then. And next time this happens to you, make sure to come to me first, you hear? That's so cute! Fix my lantern, he says. Please, this won't take 10 minutes. If only everyone knew what the heck they were doing. Take that Hinsa, for example. How in the world do you end up creating an integrated controller for the cannon and the barrier from random components people ask you to fix? Ugh, gives me a headache just thinking about it. I gave him a real earful and told him to send me regular reports. If he's been working on it lately, I want to hear about it. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm partly at fault too, alright? Okay, there should be one more to check on, I believe. Somewhere? Maybe? Ah, llama. Okay. Wait, there was Flins? He wasn't there though. Is it too late? Has he gone? Can I go back? Where was he? I know. Where's Flint? Where? Oh, here. Flins! Ah, fancy meeting you here, Kaiko. I've designed my lantern has earned itself some thorough maintenance after that rather intense battle. Thank you for keeping my secrets, despite knowing as much as you do. I didn't have time to ask this before, but why were the Lightkeepers able to detect your lantern? Because otherwise I'd get in trouble with the Starshna. If they couldn't detect my lantern, I suspect the higher-ups would force a standard issue Arachnic lantern on me. Arachnic carrying 2 lanterns, imagine that. It would be an aesthetic transgression of the highest order. My gosh, this guy is... He was worried about the aesthetics? I love it. Such a silly guy. Okay, let's go down here. Kumkake creation complete. Please enjoy while it's hot. Thank you for going to the trouble of remembering that Miss Inefa. May this trace bear witness to a friendship that will endure forever and a day. Understood. Have I fear their kumkakes do not keep for that long. A week at most they pass before their taste deteriorates. That's not what I meant by... Oh, we're here to have some guests. Ah, they must have followed out the aroma of their kumkake. It's alright, come closer, Inefa is a friend. Affirmative. In fact, I can devise a cereal omelette based on individual preferences before crushing it into servings to share around. What are they saying? They're discussing your dress. They wish to go home with you. Oh, that's so cute. And then also gone. Okay, I guess that means that we've done all our, like, extra objectives. So now we've just got to... How am I going to get back up there? Okay. We just got to get back up there now. Okay, where's the closest teleport? Here. Okay. It'll be fine. We just got to go up. I think. Okay, that's right. Okay, where do we need to go? We need to go this way? Wait, where do we need to go? We need to go... Oh, all the way that way. Okay, I'm definitely in the wrong place. How do we get there, though? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Okay. How do we get there? Okay. Then this way? Ooh. Oh, there's a chest there. Ooh, that was close. gotta go this way. Gotta go this way. Then I found a little bouncy pad over here so we can go. It's so almost done, I believe. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Okay, no, I failed. I failed. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, how do we go up here? Ah, okay. Oh, but there was a chest. Okay, and then it's this way. Okay, there's door. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm one cliff too far. Okay. Is it that cliff? I keep thinking I'm almost there. Wonderful is definitely a good way to describe everything. Okay. Are we almost done? Hey, Scimitar, should we go after her, or do you have someone else you'd like to meet? I mean, they could have. I am easily distracted. Oh, wait, I need to be a... There we go. Wait, just take me back where I was. Where is it taking me? Oh, she's outside. So let me know, what are you doing here? Was it not you who recommended such a walkabouts to me? Yeah, but aren't you afraid that Fatui will see you? Sandro seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have much more troublesome affairs to deal with. Rerir, if I had to guess, he's a threat to all who live in Nordgrey. Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way, so how do you feel? Is Asher Town to your liking? The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However, is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to? Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out there that you won't get to try at home. You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? Ah, okay, I think this might be the end. I'm concerned about Rerir. I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future. Let's talk about the Fatui. While Sandro's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around, as for Alakino... was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Saritsa plan, that's what I've heard anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care. I've been thinking about our spaceship. I could look into the Eternal Moon's barrier for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you or from others. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat. Wait, what was this again? Oh, wait, no, what was the doctor? Doctor something... Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm good for now. I also wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home. Ah! There we go. I think that's it then. Let's just see if she's still there and we just say hello to her. If not, I think that's it. Oh! I was wrong. There was a scene. Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face? Right, you are. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm betting it's the Doctor. No! The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. Varka, what are you doing there? Huh? That's not... I thought it was going to be the Doctor asking, you know, for some... going to commit some crimes, but no, it was Varka. Interesting. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel.
You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 p.m. GMT. Thanks again and have a great day.